Hello, everyone and anyone, and welcome to Fallout 4 Episode 0. At the time of this recording, you'll see this little preload button. It's preloaded, it's ready to go. I'm ready, I'm feeling it. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to this one. I'm certainly, I'm a huge Fallout fan. Um, and really, what this episode is about is trying to get it out before I start the Let's Play because I wanted to go over build ideas that I'm gonna be going for and getting some people's thoughts. And because I've looked at information, but I kind of sometimes go and I try to be in a bit of a vacuum when it comes down to what happens sometimes because I want to be surprised and things along that nature. And I know the way I normally would play a Fallout game may not be the most interesting way, so I want to do something different this time around in terms of gameplay, because normally I'd probably like a small guns sneaking style character. And I don't know if that's really going to be the most interesting thing to watch because I find it to be incredibly entertaining to be locked, sneaking around super mutants in like DC in Fallout 3 with a hunting rifle. I remember that, like that sweet spot of it being very entertaining. But anyway, I'm going to go with something completely different. What the resource that I'm using right now is this unofficial character editor right here. I'll make sure I have a link in the description so you guys can check this out as well. And basically, I'll put the points. I'll go back and put the points in, but we're gonna go over the perk chart and kind of give the idea of what we're gonna be going with. I know at very least Luck 5 is going to be part of it, and what I'm going to be going for and why Luck 5 is important is because of this guy right here. Idiot Savant. You're not stupid, just different. Randomly receive 3 times XP from any action, lower the intelligence, greater the chance. So what we're going to be going for, or one of the build ideas I should say, is going to be Idiot Savant. See if you pump this up here. It looks like at level 34 you can max it out. But you high luck character and having intelligence be stuck way down at 0. So the most I'm getting is basically your closest quest target is displayed in VATS, which I didn't realize I needed to take a perk to do. It's very different in Fallout 4 from previous games, previous Fallout games, because normally the skill point system always made it so that you needed to pump up a bunch of points into intelligence, or if you were smart, I suppose, you pump up intelligence a bit, so that way you have enough skill points to kind of spread around to be an everything sort of character. Well, not this time around. We know luck's going to at least be at 5, and I'm thinking about kind of trying to do something different than what most people would do. Well, I mean, the idea is that there's going to be a lot of people doing this, making Fallout characters. So I'm thinking about actually putting some points into strength, or maybe just trying to equal it out to where we are going to get more of these special stats as time goes on. That's is something I have read and learned about. But when it comes to the rest of it, it's kind of seeing if I completely dip out on intelligence. You see, I could actually get something along the line. Oh, perception as well. Perception might actually be a lot of fun to have be really low as well. But the reason why I'm going for low intelligence is obviously for the synergy of low intelligence for idiot savants for receiving experience, because experience is also governed by how much intelligence you have. So I'll be relying upon my experience coming from idiot savant, which I think will be kind of interesting to do. Beyond that, kind of making everything else around 5 with the exception of perception. See, perception, I don't know if I'm be able to do that necessarily. But I was thinking about trying to go with as much stuff as I'd be able to show up as possible in terms of demolitions are fun. Being a dumb person who blows people up is always interesting. Or going with strength. So really, that's kind of what I'm looking for. The knowns from you guys in terms of comments and suggestions back. Then what is known of what I'm definitely going to be trying to do is that it's going to be an idiot's savant playthrough with the luck being charged up there, because luck's always kind of fun, and intelligence being way down low. So where I'm gonna miss out on being able to hack things. I'm not gonna be able to access rank 1 gun mods until later in the game when I get more points to do that if I decide to. And I mean, there's going to be some stuff I'll miss out on for sure. But the idea is that I might be able to do a bunch of different other stuff. Now, I think that you certainly can't go wrong. I mean, you certainly can't go wrong with just maybe going for more of a strength based character, but in terms of kind of a synergy of being the big dumb person. But I'm not entirely sure if that's going to be as appealing to watch. So it's kind of like that's why I'm thinking I might go with average Joe, who is just very very slow. So really, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts. What I'm thinking about is that luck is going to be at 6, intelligence is going to be at 1. That's really the knowns at this time. Beyond that, I wanted to get your guys' thoughts. Because that's the two synergies I'm worried about is having the low intelligence and this going forward. I feel like I could go absolutely crazy and get like a 10 luck and hopefully rely upon like ricochets and things like that right from the start of the game to help us get our kills, just lucking into everything, which is always an option. Going with luck 6 gives us the chance to do better criticals, so we just get luck on our side for that. It could just have a lot of endurance. I wanted to make it a special type of playthrough of some things being a little different than they normally would be. So I'd love to hear your thoughts and everything, and I also wanted to let subscribers and people who are checking out Fallout 4 to know about this resource. I found it via the Escapist or just other PC Gamer. A lot of people have this out there, but anyone who hasn't seen it, you want to plan out your build beforehand, go for it. One of the things that you notice is that there's a lot of cool stuff out there. I mean, I have no idea how important the dog is going to be, but like, even something like Charisma 4, that if when you get a higher level, your dog can hold them, giving you a better chance to hit them, and they can bleed and do all this sort of stuff. I mean, your dog can do a lot more things. Aqua Boy for radiation damage. You can breathe underwater. That's interesting. That's one of those things that seems very conditional and kind of silly, but you never know. And I am planning on playing through on very hard. I wasn't sure if there was something above very hard, but knowing when it comes to these Fallout games, at least the base unmodded, they seem to go pretty heavy on just they have more hit points sort of thing, and that's just that. So that's why I'm kind of leaving it open to hopefully do melee. Maybe not just do melee, but maybe do a little bit of everything, with the exception of perhaps the laser weapons, because perception might be the other mind skill, if you will. Although I gotta tell you, locksmith is going to be something that's going to be hard to give up. So I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes. But anyway, that's my thoughts for the Fallout 4 character creator. I really am looking forward to hearing back from subscribers and anyone who's watching this. Anyone, heck, if you have a friend who really knows Fallout and wants to get their 2 cents in, send them my way. I'd love to hear their thoughts, because I haven't done all the research, but I've done enough research to know that I want to do something different, because everyone's going to have a character out there, and I'm sure there's going to be other Idiot Savant characters, but I think before I start the game, I want to find out what you guys are interested in. So, and the other big point of reason for why we do this is that when you have a low intelligence, there's a ton of dialogue options. Well, I don't know about Fallout 4, but in the previous games, there's been a ton of dialogue options to where you're just plain stupid when you're talking to people, and it can provide some good comedy in that respect. And that's something I kind of want to check out, because I've never done that. I've always been like a 8 intelligence character, and I've known where the bobblehead was. I knew about getting the special implant in like New Vegas to max it out to 10, so my skill points were off the charts. So it's going to be a different kind of playthrough this time. I figure something new. So anyway, please leave your thoughts in the comments, suggestions, and do subscribe. And if you like the video, it's episode 0, so it's really, I guess it's not the first video, but it'll help out a lot for other people being able to find it. I am hoping, God willing or fate willing, whatever you want to call it, that I'll be able to be getting out videos literally the night that the game comes out. Assuming it clicks over at midnight or whatever, I'm already going to start recording then. So I'm hoping to get on board before all the big guys have their 45,000 runs up. So hopefully more people get a chance to see it. And thanks. I'd like to see what everyone is kind of... thanks in advance for any suggestions you guys can give. So I hope you guys have a good one, and I will see you in Fallout 4. And the other Let's Plays will still be continuing, of course, although it's hard not to be excited about this one. I mean, Fallout 4, am I right? All right, thank y'all, and you guys have a good day. Cheers.